guys, welcome back to Fine Tip Creative Studio, where we love creativity and collectibles.
In this video, we're unboxing and reviewing this Lego succulent.
We recently built this Lego Bird of Paradise. We liked it so much that we bought more of these Lego Botanical sets.
The Lego Botanical Collection orchids and
the Lego Bonsai tree. If you love Legos, if you're a fan of these botanical collection sets, subscribe and stay tuned. We got all these builds coming, but in today's video, we're doing the succulents.
Let's jump into this build.
Oh yeah. This Lego Succulent set from the Botanical Collection is set number 10309, comes with 771 pieces, and retails for $49.99. Let's see what's in the box.
There's 3 books. On each book, it shows you how to build 3 of the 9 succulents. So on this one, it shows the 3 right there. It shows the 3 there.
And then book 3, you got the last 3. We're gonna start with book 1.
Okay, let's get this bad boy open. First Lego succulent done. This one's really cool, and I like how they're using a kind of yellowish orange for the fun succulent flower.
Cool little succulent, not my favorite, but I like pops of color in the leaves and the yellow. A little disappointed with the first one, but let's move on to number 2 and see how that looks. All right, number 2 done. I think this one's pretty cool. I like how it has that aloe vera look.
It looks spiky too.
It does have that cool spike look. I like the pieces they used in it. I'm still not a fan of the base, but it looks like that's the case for all the bases. I think the workaround is gonna be to find some cool little bases maybe at the dollar store or maybe even a nicer store that we can put these in to really kind of show them off.
I especially love how it reminds me of aloe vera. And while I'm not a big fan of the bases, I really like the feature how they all peg together.
It'll be cool to peg them together at the end and see kind of the whole thing put together. Moving on to number 3.
Here's number 3. I especially like how on this one, it reminds me of like cabbage, how it's like the different color of leaves. And also, I think it's funny that they decided to use ice cream piece right there in the center, which is really fun.
That little flower in the middle with all the other little petals going around it. Really cool. This is probably one of my favorites so far. Really nice shape and design on this. All the petals can open up, which is kind of cool if you wanted to display it a little more open like that. It does look best when it's all kind of closed up and nice and tight. I'm gonna stop saying how much I don't like the bases, but this is another.
You're warming up to them?
I think it'll look cool at the end when we assemble them all together, but I do wish the bases were a little cleaner, maybe even a little heftier.
Now let's move on to book number 2.
Book number 2 is what we got coming up. Let's do it. So book 2 started off pretty weak. We got another one of these little tiny succulents. Definitely not my favorite. They remind me of hats on the Lego Peter Pan.
Except that's a whole different hairpiece though.
Well, it might be, but it kind of has that same look.
Right.
It'll probably look good up against some of the other bigger pieces. Again, not my favorite. A little disappointed in this one, but it's nice that there's a variety in the size. So that's it for number 4.
Moving on to number 5. This 5th one is really cool. I especially like how on this one, they're using a piece I don't see often in Lego builds. It's some kind of like flattened circle that's kind of bent. And they're using it to make some really nice petals right here on the succulent. I especially love like the cream purple color.
Yeah, the curves on this one are really nice and organic. Really gives it a cool look. I like that you can kind of bend these down if you want to open it up a little bit. So I'm really happy with the way this one turned out, and I'm really looking forward to the next one, which is number 6. Let's start that build. All right, number 6 and my favorite one so far. Very cool build, very cool succulent. This one looks awesome.
I really like how in this one it's like a cactus at the bottom, and then they have a very vibrant like neon pink with very vibrant orange flowers.
Yeah, I like all these weird kind of shapes that look like thorns sticking out the sides. Really nice design on the uprights, the way they stand out, similar to the cactus this represents. And then also really nice the way they have that big bulbous flower on top. Really cool Lego piece. I'm very happy with this one. All right, moving on to book number 3.
Let's go. So starting off week again for the last and final book, it's a very small little cactus.
It is small, but this one actually looks really cool. I like the design on it, the way they have all these upright pieces. You can see here, you can pull these little tabs open if you wanted to have kind of a slightly different shape in it. You can open them up like that. It does look best when they're all closed. I like this one, even though it's small. I haven't liked really any of the small ones, but this one is really cool. Let's move on to number
8.
All right, here's number 8. As you saw in the build, this is a pretty fun and easy build. I like the way this one looks with all these kind of round shapes. It looks like little grapes, like you said.
I really like the colors, how it's like all very light green, and how you even have some dark green accents.
The different pops of color are nice, and I like how all these different succulents have different colors and tones. They really do work well as a set. And we're moving on to the last one, which is number 9.
Here is last but not least, the final succulent in the set, which is a very dark red kind of flower looking succulent. I especially like how they're using a kind of rose color, and then they use like the conjoining pieces in a green color that really make it look like a stem and make it look really nice.
And it's cool how the base kind of tilts on the inside, so you can kind of adjust it if you want it to go up or slant a little bit. Really nice build. I like the form on this. You got some really thick petals on the outer ones. The inside ones can turn in a bit. And that centerpiece is really cool how it kind of has that spiral look. And nice to end strong with number 9 on this Lego Succulent set. All right, now that we got them all built, we're gonna go ahead and stick them all together as shown on the diagram in the box.
Let's do it.
Even though I wasn't a fan of the smaller guys, I feel like when they come together as a set, it really works.
And it also kind of brings balance to some of the bigger pieces, right? Like the aloe vera one, the cactus, and the flower. So it's kind of like some small ones, some big ones, and then the medium ones.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to take some of these bigger ones out and and put them in small, nice pots. It does work well together as a set. I'm really impressed with these builds. They're actually a lot of fun. The box said 18 years and over.
I'm 12. Hi.
Yeah, I think these would be great Lego sets for kids to build.
I really like also how vibrant all the colors are, and I like how it's very contrasting between some like less noticeable tones, like the Aloe Vera one over here, and then like the blood red rose here, and then some of the brighter ones.
Yeah, really good point. The variety and color on it really works. I love the way they all have slightly different colors, different tones. Really nice. And then they also incorporated a variety of shapes in the builds. You got some softer areas here and some really hard edged, as well as some spikes. I really like this succulent set. If you want to add it to your collection, as always, check for links in our description. Retails for $49.99. It's hard to find right now. We see a lot of them are out of stock.
This is a really cool Lego Succulent set. I especially love all the colors and how cool and creative it is. We're a really big fan of all the Lego Succulent sets. We have a Birds of Paradise one, and then we have a orchid one and a bonsai tree one that we're gonna be building soon. So you guys like these Lego sets, make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can see us build more of these.
And stick around, check out our other unboxings, all the collectibles you see behind us. We got a bunch of different playlists. We love creativity and collectibles, and we got a lot more coming.
If you guys like this video, then make a like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching,
And we'll see you next time. Fine Tip Creative Studio.